The concept of adult teeth, and you knock his permanent teeth out.
Well, we weren't that young, I don't think. When did the PlayStation 1 come out?
The string on the door. Did anybody actually ever do that? I've heard like, I'll tie it up to the door and I'll slam the door and it'll come right out. Did anybody ever actually do that?
Original PS1.
I think I did that.
96, 97?
96? Yeah.
Original PS1 is 95.
96?
95.
Jesus, you're old, Seth. What the
596.
Oh, okay. Well, it might not have been new by the time.
She was a little kid probably when she got it.
You were like 40?
Okay.
You want to hear? I got to drop out after this. I got the funniest.
Yeah.
It's like this is my move, right? So there was this TV show. It didn't last. It was like everybody's trying to capitalize. When I was a kid, everybody's trying to capitalize on He-Man and G.I. Joe, right? But they never quite got it that good again until Power Rangers came out in the 90s, right? So there was a short-lived series called Mask, and if you had the Mask, it was like the best of G.I. Joe and Transformers. They had vehicles, like I remember the motorcycle turned into a helicopter, and then the truck turned into something, a tank, and all this stuff. And the characters, when they put the mask on, M-A-S-K, that was the acronym. I forget what it's called, right? I'm sure Optimus knows what I'm talking about, right? They gave the heroes superpowers, right? Superpowers. So there was a mask headquarters, and I remember about this. It was like Castle Grayskull or something. The boulder at the top of this mountain, this headquarters, rolled down, right? And that's why I really, really wanted it for Christmas, right? So I never found my presents because I was on this constant search to find out if Santa Claus was real or not, right? And I never found my presents the night before, so I still believe in Santa Claus. So I was getting older. I think I was around maybe my son's age 10, right? And I found it. I found the mask. I found the mask headquarters. Okay, and what I did is I took a note of what it was, and if I saw it, I was like, "Yup, I'm going to expose the whole Santa bullshit." Right? But what I kept doing is I kept going back down the same area to check where the same spot, and I got caught. My dad, and my father looks at me and he goes, "What are you doing sticking around here?" I was like, "All right, you're getting a little too old for this Santa stuff," not knowing that he actually put a dagger in my heart, even though I was trying to solve the mystery. Right? Even though I was trying to solve the mystery, I was like, yeah, but here's the thing. If I find out that you tell your brother, not only are you not getting shit that you see right there, I'm going to beat you till you beg me to stop. Do you understand me? You will beg me to stop. And he walks away.
That's the coolest Santa I've ever heard.
No, that was because I found so. He said, "Don't tell your brother about Santa." So next year rolls around, right? Probably around 86, 87, something like that. So my brother says, I'm starting to think this Santa thing is a bunch of bull. Shut up! Shut the fuck up! And I totally convinced him to believe in Santa in 1990. Like 1990, 91. Yeah, he's like, don't say anything. He's like, my brother was like, I'm 11 now. I mean, come on. I'm like, no, just don't do anything about it. First off, I was like, even if I don't get my gas, we're getting less gifts. He's like, yeah, you're right. So he's like, and I remember my father, I was like 13 or 14. You believe your brother still believes in Santa Claus? What the fuck's wrong with that kid? I was like, there's a reason for that, Dad. Yeah, so, yeah. Oh, I did. I literally told my brother, I actually took my brother's side. It's bullshit. You're right. Just pretend. And I told him the whole story about the mask situation. Just pretend. Pretend till you can't do it no more. Like, first of all, you're going to get the shit kicked out of me. Second of all, and because I remember that conversation. Second of all, we're going to get better shit because they feel guilty. Right? So I followed that up until about, so I was 14. 10 or 11, he stopped doing it. Like 11. Yeah, it was like 11 or 12. He wrote it almost like to the beginning of middle school.
That's impressive.
It is pretty impressive, right, Chad?